What's going on, everyone? So I'm here, Jamar, sitting right now inside the office, and I'm just here to talk about clients, or if I would say, like, is it easy to find clients right now online or something like that? But I know there are a lot of people here that would talk about, well, it's easy to find clients online because there are a lot of platforms that you can visit, and they will provide you a lot of job descriptions that would fit on your skills. They will provide information that you will probably, like, see it as easy and something like that. But for me, I've been doing this kind of job or freelancing for, I think, almost 8 years already. And I would say it's not easy. I mean, the thing is, when you will talk about freelancing, it's not about you working directly to, like, C level people, CEOs, COOs, or even project managers or something like that. It's more on about how you know, sacrificed your time, your family, and everything around you that you mostly do when you don't have clients or you don't have work. I'm not talking about, playing games. I cannot play games anymore because I have this freelance project or client that always, message me about changes or revisions. I'm talking about, you know, um, freelancing is not that easy when it comes to looking for client, because the competition right now is really, really, like, big or high. So for me, as a freelancer looking for clients, well, there are some parts that are easy, and there are some parts that I would say, it's just one click and then I have clients already. But on the other hand, sending applications to those jobs that you like is much more, I would say. I would compare that one to, um, the other way. So what I mean is, like, most of the time, the clients that you don't like to work with, but you don't have a choice anymore but to send that applications, are the one who will most of the time accept you. Because based on my experience, for example, I'm a programmer, I'm a web developer. So I mean, most of the time I always landed into virtual staffing, where, you know those people or those HR will give you the work or the job that you didn't do, but you need to fake it till you make it. So what I mean is, like, for example, this Mr. HR gave you, I have this job right here, and it's executive work. It's more on you handling clients, schedules, and something like that. So it's like accepting those things because you don't have choice anymore. But the one that you like, which is web development, in my example, most of the time, depending on the company, they're not accepting. They are just ignoring your um, you know like, data or skills. I don't know why. Well, let's say, for example, I have this experience as well. I submitted an application via LinkedIn. I'm the first one, or no, not the first one, but I'm one of those people who applied like that early, probably 38, 40 minutes since the job was posted. The thing is, I'm, pretty comfortable uh like looking for it or seeing the job description, but you know they didn't message me back, and they didn't even check the application or the resume that I had there. So yeah, it's just more on, I think, hiring managers right now, or people that are looking for people to work with them, is like not seeing specific skills. They are seeing um, people that has broad skills like talking, aside from development, like probably video editing, that they can just grab them. And probably because of course here's the sad reality when it comes to virtual staffing, or those agencies right there that will get you and give you clients, they will receive much money than you. Well, that's normal because that's business, but we need to accept that reality as well. Because let's say, for example, in my experience, I have like, let's say, $10 per hour. What they will receive is like $22 per hour. So that's sad reality, and that's based on my experience. Well, I know there are a lot of people that will talk about like, you know, that's not true. I have my clients, like all of them are giving me a nice money and something like that. Well, that's if you directly applied to those founders, and I will tell you, it's not easy to impress those people, because for them, well, not all of them, but for most of them, they will just think, why would I believe on this people skill? Well, internet right now can, or AI can actually like put impressive data or job on the resume. Why would I check this one? Like, should I really check or background check this guy if it's true or something like that? So yeah, the thing is, they don't have time to check your background. So what they would probably want is like, they will ask people to, can you please like interrogate this person if his skill is true or something like that. And well, on the other side, on the other hand, I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. But on the other hand, it's nice to have client, even if it's not on your line of career or industry. But think about it like, you are working on a job that you don't like technically or initially, but you are, you manage to adapt with it. And then of course, we people will forget, or can forget, or could forget information. So let's say, for example, you're focusing on video editing, so, and then you're a web developer. What would happen if you will not practice time to time, because you have 8 hours on that specific like job? So of course, you will be focusing on doing the video editing part, and then you will get rusty when it comes to web development. So you know what I'm talking about. Like, unless if you're the smartest person on earth, well, you will remember, even if they will give you like a bunch of like job that are not related to your line of skills. But that's not me. And well, as of the moment, the reason why I am making this video as well is like, I'm unemployed. But if you can see my LinkedIn, my Gmail, and everything, I would say like probably there are 2,000, 3,000 applications that I've sent. But probably three or two people responded. And I don't know. We need to figure out what's the reality now. We need to figure out what are the people they are looking for. We need to figure out what industries we would be part of, even if it's not our line of skills, and what are those things that we need to, practice when it comes to working at home. Well, I would say this. I am working at home like probably, yeah, almost 8 years, 6 years, 7 years, something like that. But you know, it's fun because you're inside the house, you're with your family and something like that. But the thing is, you will get like frustrated if, because it's online. They can just remove you directly without notice. So the thing is, you need to be prepared, and the hardest part of um, that one is like, it isn't finding clients. It is not finding clients. It is actually those skills that you have that they're not looking for. So, well, it's easy. You can just submit, and then, oh, I think they would like me for this one. But it's the skills that you put on your CV or resume. Because a lot of founders, CEO, C-level people right now are not looking for a resume. They are basing it, when you talk. They base it always on how you interact with them when you're talking with them. And yeah, so I would say it's not hard to look for clients, but that you like. Okay, so let me just say it like this: it's not hard to look for clients that you like. It's hard to get, you know um notice by those people that you feel that you like them. Because as what I've said earlier, they have this kind of broad mindset that, why would I get this guy because of what data he put on his resume? Well, I need to get this guy that has broader skills because I know he did a lot of things on the internet already and something like that. So I hope you understand that one. And then, yeah, for the last one, or lastly, um, what I would advise is like, don't be afraid to send applications. Again, me, I already had like probably 3,000 applications in just 2 months. They just, you know, I only received like probably two to three response to those one. Well, it's unfortunate, but you need to accept those reality when it comes to looking for clients online. That's it.